What if you have missed a court date? Here in Central Florida, this is a issue and it is a fixable issue, but my best advice to you is that you have to act fast. Believe it or not, most of the judges around here have a bit of forgiveness, have a bit of mercy in them for missing a court date. There used to be bumper stickers that said stuff happens and you could forget the court date. You had a family emergency, you got sick. There's lots of reasons why you miss a court date. The problem is, how long are you waiting to call this out and say, I'm sorry, and here's my excuse? The longer you wait, the less that loving forgiveness feeling exists in that courtroom. So you have to act fast. Now, there are consequences to missing a court date. We know that. The judges are probably going to issue a bench warrant for your arrest. And that makes the tag on your car blink to a lot of cops. And it blinks and it says, this dude in front of me or this car behind me or 3 up has a warrant. And whoever's driving that car is probably going to get pulled over because the cops think that there's a warrant out for whoever's driving the car. Or you're going to get a knock on your door at 5 in the morning and they are going to try to pull you out of bed at 5 in the morning. You don't want that either. So you do want to take care of this warrant. We attorneys do what we call a motion to quash capias. That's a fancy term for we're going to explain to the judge why you missed the court date. Sometimes we don't have a good reason. We have what we call radical honesty. And sometimes the judges will just laugh it off and say, yeah, we just forget sometimes too, and it will be cool. Whoever you hire on this, hopefully they know, and they should know, the judge and your judge's attitude towards these sorts of things, because it does vary wildly, folks. There are different levels of forgiveness for missing court dates, and you will need to talk to these attorneys and figure out where your judge is. But no matter where your judge is, you still have to act fast. No matter where your judge is, folks like myself will get you out of jail quickly. We'll get this resolved quickly. We have lots of options to get things going. Sometimes I've had cases where there was no excuse for the failing to appear, but I was able to work out the case, and I called the JA and I called the state attorney. I'm like, look, we got this worked out. So why don't we just skip the whole warrant thing and just enter a plea and get rid of this case? And sometimes the judges are like, cool, okay, that's a fair compromise. Let's do it. There are creative ways of trying to avoid jail in situations like this. So make sure you get yourself a good local attorney that knows the judge that you're dealing with. And this missed court date doesn't have to be a big deal, okay? So don't panic. You can remain calm on this and leave it to the experts to kind of fix it for you. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.